Hey friends, welcome back to Gentle Herb Living, your home for earthy, mindful gardening tips that nourish both your soil and your spirit. Today, I'm excited to share one of my favorite gardening successes, how I grew a massive ginger harvest from just a single container. That's right, no fancy greenhouse, no sprawling garden bed, just one smartly used pot and a few native tricks. Let's get straight into it. Ginger is one of the most rewarding plants you can grow in your kitchen garden. It doesn't need a ton of space, and it's not as fussy as people think. But what it does need is the right start, and that's where many gardeners miss the mark. I began with one large, wide container, about 12 inches deep, but wide enough to allow horizontal root growth. Ginger grows sideways, not down, so width matters more than depth. I didn't use fancy seed ginger from a catalogue either. I bought a firm, organic ginger root from my local market. The trick, I looked for pieces with fat, healthy eyes or buds. The ones that are already starting to sprout a little are perfect. Before planting, I soaked the ginger overnight in water with a bit of wood ash and cinnamon. This natural combination helps prevent fungal issues and wakes the root up. Then I let it dry for a day to callus over. Now here's the real secret. I didn't just fill my container with regular potting soil. I made a mix of loamy soil, compost, coconut husk fiber, and a sprinkle of wood ash. Ginger loves loose, rich soil that holds moisture but doesn't stay wet. Too much clay or compaction and the rhizomes won't grow large. I also mixed in some crushed eggshells and a little aged rabbit manure. It's gentle but full of nutrients. I placed the ginger just below the surface, eyes facing up, and covered it lightly. Ginger doesn't like to be buried too deep. Then I watered it gently and placed the container in a warm, shaded spot. Ginger loves indirect sunlight and consistent humidity. Think tropical forest floor, not desert or full sun. Over the next few weeks, I kept the soil moist but never soggy. Every couple of weeks, I fed it with a natural banana peel and molasses tea, my go-to for potassium and growth boosters. Around the 2-month mark, lush green shoots started shooting up, and by the 4th month, the container was a jungle of happy ginger stems. I harvested at around 8 months, and when I started digging in, I was honestly blown away. The rhizomes were fat, fragrant, and plentiful, enough to last me for months of cooking and herbal infusions from just one container. So if you've got limited space, don't count yourself out. Ginger is the perfect kitchen garden crop, even in a small apartment or balcony. All it takes is smart soil, gentle care, and a little patience. If you enjoyed this harvest story and want to try it for yourself, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Gentle Herb Living for more homegrown, practical gardening magic. Got your own ginger growing tips or questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let's keep growing together, one root at a time.